Today's episode is brought to you by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Emma Stein with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Wednesday, August 31st, 2022. A Monday night storm brought death and destruction. 70-mile-per-hour winds led to downed power lines, which led to the death of a 14-year-old and to the critical injury of an 8-year-old. Trees were split in half and crashed into cars and houses. 380,000 Michiganders were left in the dark without power, and 30 Metro Detroit schools closed on Tuesday. DTE said it expects to restore power to 80% of the customers impacted by Thursday night. In the meantime, they advised everyone to stay at least 20 feet from all downed power lines and to drive safely as some traffic lights may still be out of commission.
I'm Sarah Raza, a reporter at the Detroit Free Press. Samaya Flower of Canton still remembers seeing children picking up trash on the side of the street in Pakistan when she visited in 2011. She recalled that it was hot and dusty, and they were dressed raggedly most of the time. It was clear the children were not in school, given that they were collecting discarded plastic to resell for a profit. After seeing the number of children on the streets and out of school, she decided to start a school for them herself. Education makes up only 2% of Pakistan's budget, and the country has one of the lowest literacy rates in the world. Private schools are unaffordable for many families, while government-run schools can lack basics such as water and electricity. 11 years later, that school is named Sitara, which means star in Urdu. Today, Sitara serves over 300 students and has 2 campuses. Most of the children are low-income or refugees who've come to the area from neighboring countries fleeing war or disaster. The organization, Sitara Institute, operates as a nonprofit out of Michigan and continues to run entirely on small donations.
Hi, I'm staff writer Bill Leitner at the Detroit Free Press. My latest story, a deep dive into a nonprofit group north of Detroit that serves the addicted, jobless, and homeless, tries to turn their lives around with long-term training and Christian religion. The nonprofit, called Grace Centers of Hope, is celebrating its 80th anniversary, founded in 1942 as the Pontiac Rescue Mission. I met the leaders, their bright-eyed success stories, even went to their church service. All that had me revisiting the entire issue of homelessness, expected this winter to reach gigantic proportions in California and other western states, but also looming large in New York, Florida, and really every state, including Michigan. To see how this Christian group works, and to meet its charismatic leader known as Pastor Clark, see my story in www.freep.com.
I'm Andrew Hammond for the Free Press Sports Department. The Detroit Lions roster is officially set for the 2022-23 season. On Tuesday afternoon, all 32 NFL teams had to finalize their rosters for Week 1, with teams needing to reach a 53-player limit. It may be a sign that the Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell era is starting to turn things around in Detroit. Of the 15 draft picks they've selected over their last 2 seasons, 14 remain on the roster. The only person not on the team is 6th-round pick from this past April, linebacker James Houston. However, as Lions beat writer Dave Burkett writes, it is possible that Houston could join the Lions practice squad, a sign that the Lions are not ready to give up on him. The next time we will see the Lions in action will be September 11th at Ford Field as they take on the Philadelphia Eagles to begin the season.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. I'll see you tomorrow.